Hello there everyone and welcome along to episode number 66 of our F1 2019 free mode here in season 4 with Mercedes AMG Petronas, and it is the second race of our final season at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So let's get this done then, folks. So we have two developments on the chassis that you found out about in the last episode, and we have a dry race as you would expect in the desert. So there is our contract. Oh, a lovely, lovely contract. That's what we like to see. We've still got those developments coming in. Anyone developed? Looks like we have a Ferrari development this race, so that's going to be interesting. So there are the two chassis that we've procured. So how's that put us? We are still mid-pack with the engine, but we got some coming for China. Don't panic. I'm not worried yet. Once the upgrades come, we'll be over the Williams team. I'll be guarantee you that for sure. Aero, fourth best. When they get finished, we'll probably be behind Renault, so we'll only be third best. And chassis, we're still mid-pack around where the Ferrari is. But like I said, once these two chassis come on, we may be up and around the McLaren. In fact, we'll probably be past McLaren, which is going to help us quite a bit, I would say. In the championship, let's have a good championship, shall we? And we won the Australian Grand Prix. If you didn't see it, go check it out. I'll leave a card up in the top corner somewhere around me here. And then comes Kevin Magnussen, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Lucas Weber, big time Devon Butler, Roman Grosjean, Alex Albon, Danny Ricciardo, and Max Verstappen. Round out your top 10 in points. And in the constructors, Mercedes, Renault, Haas, McLaren, Ferrari, Williams, Red Bull, Racing Point, Toro Rosso and Alfa Romeo still yet to score. And that's because if you weren't in the top 10, well, you didn't score points. So Sainz hadn't scored, Raikkonen hadn't scored, Perez hasn't scored, Kvyat, Stroll, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Stroll hasn't scored. No, it said Stroll. Who's Perez's teammate? It's Hulkenberg. That's who it is. Who else hasn't scored? Bottas didn't score either, nor did Vettel, which came as a big surprise. So guys, we are going to go get practice out in the desert of Bahrain, and then we are going to get qualified as well, and we will see you on the other side of this, what should be a very exciting and fast Bahrain Grand Prix.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakhir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1 of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Paul. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Weber, Poole, Lewis Hamilton and Magnussen, Albon, Leclerc, Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo, Butler, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat and Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Perez, Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll, Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Well, it's P4 for this Grand Prix, and to be fair, I think I'll take P4 after the practice we had, because we were struggling badly, but then we fiddled around with a few little bits and pieces and we found something. Let's just go with that. One stop tonight. It's going to be off the softs onto the mediums, but hopefully we can come away with a podium. If we can win this race, that'll be fucking mega going into the Chinese Grand Prix next week. But you can see the changes we made there. Pretty darn good. So guys, not gonna lie, nervous. Let's do this. Here we go then, folks. We're running in the Bahrain Grand Prix from, well, deep. Well, no, actually, it's only second row on the grid. Well, that's deep for us normally. 5 minutes right sides out, and away we go. And we get our usual atrocious start, which is normal. I think we've overtaken by everyone and their mother as we go into the first car. How did we not hit anybody there? And oh, here comes Weber! Ha ha ha! Yeah, it is a Lucas Weber. Ah, it's a Lucas Weber, wunderbar! It's also Lucas Weber into second place as well. So third and fourth are now first and second, ahead of them two pesky little whatchamacallit. And while Lucas holds up everyone, run away! Don't run away! Well, maybe do run away, because if we don't, then Lucas is going to be all over our tail. And you don't want Lucas Weber all over your tail, because if Lucas Weber's all over the tail, then it's going to end in tears. It's going to end in absolute tears, if you don't mind me saying so, as we go down the back straight. Into turn 11. Ooh, he's had a look. That's Yoshi. That's Yoshi trying to get up there. Turn 12 is doing our head in today as we go to 13. And now down another back straight. They could do with another DRS zone right here. Although they may not need DRS any longer as we look back at Lucas Weber. But now we're looking on board here with... oh, who is that? There it is. That is Roman Grosjean. Trying to pass Hollywood Lance Stroll for 12th in the background. That might be Perez lurking in the background. I hope it's not, because we could do without Perez lurking. Oh, he's actually going 3 wide already. 3 wide, it's only the second lap. Oh, bit of curve there. Grosjean's going to get him, is he? Yes, he is. And Stroll's lost 2 positions there in the shake of a tail as we go to the fight for P17. We go. Oh, that was Hulkenberg, sorry, because it's Perez with Antonio Giovinazzi. And they're side by side into turn 4. Still through turn 5. Now through turn 6 and 7. That should be Perez's position. Yes, it is. And he'll hold on just a moment as we get the... Oh, that, you see the steering wheel react there into turn 10. That steering wheel was all over the place. It was like... It was like, do as I do and don't do as I want. As we go into turn 11 and now climb the hill of the Sakhir International Circuit. Tyre on the sand on the outside. That really is legit sand, folks. No grip out there. Weber is only less than half a second behind us. Look at us. We've pulled away from Bottas. These 2 Mercedes have come on. We've only had 2 minor chassis upgrades. What we're going to be like when we get the rest of the upgrades. Mega. As we go to the fight for P3. This is Carlos Sainz trying to pass Valtteri Bottas, ladies and gentlemen. And it's Sainz down the inside. That should be job done before turn 1. It's not going to be job done before turn 1. Oh, big lockup from one of the Williamses back there. I think that was Alexander Albon. And Sainz gets his man and Bottas down a position. As here comes Max Verstappen on Daddy Kvyat. The Russian trying to defend from the Dutchman. Dutchman to the outside. Dutchman flying past. And Dutchman not quite getting the job done, but he should take the position right here. Yes, he does. Pinched him right into the apex. And speaking of pinching right into the apex, what's Weber doing? I tell you what, if Weber's trying to pass us here, he might want to not do that. But it is Lucas Weber after all, and we're going to do the teammate thing, let him go. Try and hold on to this big gap we've got over these two here as Bottas wants to come past Sainz. And if I know Sainz won't let him. Because I think, has Bottas got wing damage? Yes, he does. Ah, very interesting. Bottas has wing damage. So that's... he's going to hold him up a bit. We're going to have to make sure we get a big lead over these guys then, because if Bottas holds them up, oh, it could be a very... How did Bottas get that wing damage? Can somebody explain how Bottas got that wing damage? Not even I know how Bottas got that. But here we go, lap number 4. And we're gaining on Lucas Weber. Gonna try the outside of him. Go on! That's what you call a good move if we get that done. Let's give him plenty of room, plenty of respect. But he lets us go. And we're back into the race lead. As we go to the fight between Carlos Sainz and Valtteri Bottas again. Will Sainz go to the outside? Yes, he will. Look at that train that Albon is bringing with him. Sainz has just drove around the outside of Bottas. Greatest of ease. Well done. Now, who is this in P... whatever it is? It's Vettel, I do believe. Nice Sebastian Vettel in P5, and he's got Lewis Hamilton all over his rear end. Will Hamilton think about a move? He's actually, no, that's Albon. It's Vettel. It's trying to come at Hamilton. You cheeky German. Couldn't get the job done in regular season. He's tried to get the job done elsewhere. As Weber now wants to come back past. So, big lockup from Weber, and we're going to let him go. Don't want to fight him too much, not while Carlos Sainz is now on the lurk, as they would say. Did you realise that both of our numbers added up come to Devon Butler's number? Did you realise Magnussen's now trying to pass Leclerc, and Leclerc's not having it? That was a pass attempt there. Speaking of an attempt, here comes Grosjean. He's got big-time Devon Butler. First time seeing big-time Devon Butler today. This must be for P11, because I think Grosjean was P12. How are you going to work side by side through turn 10? That ain't going to work. They're going to try and make it work though. Still side by side. Down the back straight. Who's got DRS? Both of them have. But Butler's using his teammate. And Ricciardo was no help there. In fact, Butler is, he's putting up a good fight against Grosjean. Might have to let him go. I don't think he will though. Butler, they're putting up a staunch defence here, folks. Absolute staunch defence from the Brit on the Frenchman, who should have won more races than he did, and finally I think he's going to get the job done. Or is he? They're still going down the main straight here. Yes, he does get the job done, thankfully. As we go to Stroll being passed by Kvyat. No, that's Kvyat passing Stroll. No, that's Stroll passing Kvyat. I was right the first time. It's Kvyat passing Stroll. And that's P16 for the Russian. As we start lap, I believe it's lap 5, and Hamilton's gaining on Alexander Albon here. And that should be job done as Vettel's defending from Sainz. Sorry, Leclerc I should say. And it does look like Hamilton's got the job done on... Oh yes, he does. Just about. Just about that, man. Now, what are you going to do here, Weber? Are you going to let us go? Are you going to tell us to stay? Wow, we overdrove that corner. And it looks like we're going to be staying for the moment. Phew! Yeah, mate. So who's this? This is Perez and Stroll, the fight for P17. I mean, it looks like Perez is coming past whether Stroll likes it or not. But Stroll is going to put him... that's why, because Perez has got the soft tyres on, I should say. Stroll's got the mediums. And we've got DRS down the back straight. We're not gaining, though, which is it. Oh, that is bad. Now, you may notice the rear wing is still open. That's a DRS failure, and the wrong kind of DRS failure, folks. Oh dear me, that is the wrong kind. We're going to pit now to not losing a lot of time here. And while we're in the pits, they can fix DRS. Now in the box, you see, I believe that is Hamilton and Bottas fighting for P4. Remember, Bottas has got that wing damage, and it looks like Hamilton is past him there. As we come into our garage. Is the DRS fixed? It doesn't look like it. We'll have to check when we get out of the pit stall here. Well, the pit box, yes, it is fixed. You can see the flaps now closed. So that is fixed. Done and dusted. So now time to put in a couple of Boston laps. Got to put some Bosters in to try and minimise the damage to Weber. Because I've got a feeling now that Hamilton's passed Bottas, Hamilton may come a knocking. He may come a knocking. Is this what you're knocking for? Well, no, not really. If you ask me. Just gotta pull our foot down now. We do have the fresh rubber on, which is awesome. Down the back straight, lap number 6. Not a lot's happening at the moment, is it? We'll soon see. I think Bottas is about to be passed by Albon here, because Albon is looking inside. He's going to get him down into turn 14 and 15, and that is job done for the tie-brick driver. Not quite. Watch Vettel. Oh no, Vettel's gone into the pits. This is a drag race between Williams Mercedes and McLaren Renault, and Williams Mercedes will win that fight every day of the week, even though it's atrocious most of the time. Speaking of atrocious, here's Sergio Perez. Notice Perez has not done much since we left. It's utterly ridiculous how crap he is. See, we brought that car to notoriety and he's just took it and pissed all over it, but P15 will remain Sergio as we go to the fight here between, I believe that's the man Gasly and Antonio Giovinazzi for P17, which is just behind. Oh, that was a bit of a knock. Luckily no wing damage there for Gasly. Giovinazzi's getting the elbows out, and Giovinazzi is going to lose out to Gasly. Yes. He's lost out, so lap number 7. Any moment now, I'm expecting a message to say that Weber's pitted. If he hasn't yet, Weber is. Here we go. Here's Weber. He's going to pit now. Let's see what happens. He's got a big gap. He's got a mega gap. Let's see what happens to him. He's going to do his garage of 18 men holding rubber. Yeah, but you're my teammate this year, Lucas. You get to have me say that about you. You're in your garage of 18 men holding rubber. So who's that gone through into the lead? We'll have to check that. Someone's gone through into the lead. Where are we going to come out in accordance to them? Oh, there we are in the background. We're going to come out behind him. Okay, interesting. Oh, we carried a lot of speed though into turn 1. So we're right behind Lucas Weber, and Hamilton is 3rd. That's not good, because we didn't want Hamilton 3rd. We wanted, well, he's de facto 3rd, I should say, once the 3 guys in front of Weber have pitted. So let's see. Oh, we almost get into the back of him there. Let's see who has it. Well, we got 2 of them here. There's that's Gasly and Stroll. That's a fight for P2. Gasly to the inside of Stroll. And it looks like it's going to get him, I think, or Stroll's going to try and hold on, but no, Gasly's got him. So Gasly's in P2. Who's in the lead then? I think it was an Alpha, and I think it's Raikkonen. As we go to the fight between big-time Devon Butler and Danny Ricciardo of P11. Ooh, that's a bit late and a bit naughty. Certainly is. Side by side, the 2 Ferraris. I tell you what, since Butler's gone to Ferrari, he's done nothing. He may well stayed where he was. Don't know what we were looking at our HD set for, but here we go. Weber is thinking about defending. We've got the DRS down the main straight here. This is now for P2. We're going to go to the inside, lock it up. Oh, big locker from Weber. And how's this going to end? We can't be fighting too much because look who's coming. It's Hamilton, folks. It's Bottas. Has he fixed his wing? Yes, he's fixed his wing. He's also down in P15. What are you doing down in P15? A wing doesn't take that long to fix. Really, really doesn't. Oh, I think he was looking at Sainz then. He was looking at Sainz then. He may still look at Sainz. Actually, no, he may look at Perez here. Still, trying around the outside of turn 4. Get the job done. Get the job done. There you go. Good, good. Job done. GG. Now, Lucas, what are we going to do here? Because we've got a problem behind us. Oh, it's Stroll in the lead. Hollywood Land Strolls. We got yellow flags behind us. What's cracking off there? We'll have to see what's going on there. Something's going on there. Well, Carlos Sainz is out the race. That's so is Devon Butler. Oh, there must have been some kind of
Caution. The
what?
car is out. Reduce speed.
Oi!
Maintain a positive.
What are you doing? Well, we'll find out in a second. But let's see what happened to Butler. So there's why the yellow flag. Butler. Uh-oh, I can see it coming. Get ready, folks. Oh no, that hurts. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Carlos Sainz right into the back of Devon Butler. That's gonna hurt. Let's see it from Carlos's point of view. My God, the virtual safety cars come out. The strangest thing happened. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Deary me. Now let's see what happened here. See, how comes he's overtook me under yellows. He should give that place back. And we take it back. But he's got to have it back. That is not right. My God. That is just not right, mate. And I'll tell you that straight. Let's go. Because we got to go because Hamilton's here. The strangest thing happened, and the virtual safety car came out to play. Speaking of coming out to play, Leclerc's finally woken up. Somebody's finally kicked him in the rear end and moved him up a position. That is P6, I do believe, for him. Speaking of positions, here comes Stroll. Stroll's managed to come out with a top 10. That VSC played out absolutely perfect for him. But he's lost that position now to Max Verstappen. He's going to be passed by Grosjean any second. Now, come on, we're on lap 11 now. We got to get past Weber because Hamilton's got to be somewhere in the rear view mirror. In fact, he's right behind us now. We've got to go. Come on, Lucas, we've got to go. We are going to have to go, Lucas. Oh, we've got off the track. That's not what we wanted to see. And here we go, 3 wide. I'll take Hamilton's wing if he's not careful. Oh, Hamilton's got past Weber. What are you doing, man? Oh, God almighty, he's frustrating already. We haven't even started the season. That's Hulkenberg. Now, here's someone who's benefited from the thing. It's Nico Hulkenberg. And he's just been passed by Danny Ricciardo for a P8 here. I told you Grosjean's coming past. Bottas may do the same thing here. He's left the door open, Stroll around the outside of Grosjean. Oh, watch Bottas. I will tell you now, watch Bottas, 3 wide. 3 wide down the main straight. Oh, Grosjean with the cheeky block. Grosjean with a bit of a cheeky block there. Why is Stroll on the hards? Can somebody explain that to me? Oh, and Grosjean gives Bottas some block in there. Somebody explain why he's on the hards there. As we go to Kvyat and Gasly, this is the fight for P15. These two could have done with a benefit to the the virtual safety car. And there you go. That's going to be a position for Verstappen over Gasly. This may continue up the hill, though. It's going to continue up the hill. You can see that Bottas didn't appreciate that one from Stroll. He's going to let him know about it as well. And he's got the big Hollywood Land Stroll lockup, and he's lost out to Perez there. Fair play, somebody said. Never, ever. Good shots from the helicopter there. We got one of the Toro Rossos passing, I think that was Giovinazzi, being passed by Kvyat as Ricciardo's now gone. Ricciardo's gone mad. Ricciardo has gone absolutely nuts. Magnussen's now been passed. That's P7 for him. And, well, now this is why we didn't want Hamilton here, Lucas. You have done this, and we're going to have to defend like mad from Hamilton for the next however many laps. Oh, right across his front wing. I think we went in a little deep there, if we're being honest, and we just pushed Hamilton right out onto the side of the track. That's what he gets. As we go to Vettel and Albon here, this is the fight for P4, and this should be formation passing here. I don't know who's in front of who here. I think it's Albon on the left. Indeed it is Albon on the left, Vettel on the right. It's now Vettel in front of Albon. As we go to Kevin Magnussen here. Magnussen must have a problem because he's dropping into the clutches of Hulkenberg, who's about to scream past. Is Verstappen going to make a move? Yes, he is. Oh, almost into the back of not Hulkenberg, sorry, Magnussen. That could have been disastrous. As we go to the fight for P13. This is Hollywood Lance Stroll. Big time Hollywood Lance Stroll, folks. Trying to pass Sergio Perez. Tell you what, now that Sainz and Butler are out, this is a day for these back marker teams to get some chinga, as they would say. Speaking of chinga, I tell you what, this is all Weber's fault. If Weber had just done as he was told, we wouldn't have this problem. Ooh, no contact there, but fair play and fair game as well. And speaking of fair play and fair game, yeah, look, Magnussen's got a problem because Hulkenberg's gone and Verstappen's now gone as well, which doesn't make this any better. So now let's go to this fight here. This is Magnussen now defending from his teammate Grosjean and Bottas. I think they're going to be free wide down. Yes, they are. That's not going to work. How's that going to work? I don't know. Let's find out. Grosjean's lost out. Bottas has lost out. Magnussen's still there. How's this? Guys, you're going to have to figure this out. Bottas is going to make a way to figure it out. They're still going to be free wide down the back straight, I think. Maybe four. Because I think Hulkenberg's trying... So Perez is trying to get involved. Big locker from Grosjean. And Magnussen is defending for his life. Speaking of defending for life, this is what happened while that was going on. We're under attack from Hamilton again on lap 13. Or is this lap 14? I don't know, and quite frankly I don't care. All I care about is that we just pushed Hamilton out wide. Let that be a warning to you, Lewis. Speaking of warnings, I think Vettel's about to pass Lucas Weber here. So if Vettel comes knocking, which I would expect him to do, he may even take P2! Oh, that was close. That was close. Look at that gaggle behind you. You've got Hamilton, Vettel, Weber, Albon's in there. Who's the car at the back of that train? Must be Leclerc. Because we've gone wide. We've gone deep. We've gone everything. And we've gone... We've gone all over the place. As now we go back to back to Magnussen. He's really got problems here. He's being passed by Grosjean. Grosjean's only P11, so I don't know what is happening with Grosjean. But going up ahead, Weber's got problems here because I think Albon's about to come past. Whoa, Leclerc's going to come past, and Albon what the big damn! That's a big dive bomb. It didn't work, but it was a big one. Don't tell him that though. Oh God, Magnussen. I'm glad I left Renault. Look how crap they are without me. Oh dear me. Right, last lap. I think this is last lap anyway. We're coming across the line. We've got Hamilton still there. He's still there, folks. Oh, Weber's about to lose out to Leclerc, I think. We'll check back on that. Yeah, we just pinched him into the apex. And I think, yeah, Vettel's got past Hamilton. Oh, that's going to help. That's going to help a lot. Now, how did this end between Weber and Leclerc? Weber and Leclerc. Well, it ended with Leclerc passing Weber. That's how that ended. And here comes Magnussen. No, that's Grosjean. Is it? No, that is Magnussen. I was right the first time. Is he going to be passed by Perez, or is he going to go past Perez here? And watch the Toro Rosso behind him. That Toro Rosso is Kvyat. I think he was trying to pass Perez there. But if Vettel doesn't come past us here, I think we've got this race victory. We always had tough races here in Bahrain. I don't know why. It's just a fact, unfortunately. It's just a fact. I will say. As we head down the straight for the fast time towards turn 13 and 14 for the very, very final time, folks. And I can honestly say that's that's a tough one, folks. But we'll take it.
Nice work, that's P1.
Get it! 2 in a row, baby. Oh, love your work, son. Love your work.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Poole increases their championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Sebastian Vettel would definitely be my first choice. He showed up a lot of the drivers out on the track today and didn't show any signs of slowing down.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Absolutely love your work, son. P1 again. Get in. Love that. Love your work. Love your work. Whew, Vettel gets P2 from 9th. Fair play to Vettel. What a run. Hamilton finished 3rd. Leclerc. Weber. Nah, it's alright. Don't worry. We got time, Lucas. We got time. We got time. Albon, P6. Then Ricciardo. What a run. Hulkenberg, well-deserved driver today. Then Verstappen and Bottas picked in the last points up. Look at the 2 Renaults, man. The 2 Renaults out of the points. 11th and 12th. See, without me there, it doesn't work. 2 retirements, Butler and Steins, who had that massive crash and brought out the virtual safety car. The first time ever in our career, and it's in our last season as well. There's the 2 Renaults right there. And we are off to see Claire.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Well, I won. That's my take.
You really cut your way through the field.
Well, I
today.
wouldn't call going
What's
from
your
4
strategy?
cutting away through the field, but I reckon we used our car's nimbleness to our advantage. We didn't, but we need that chassis downgrade.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's
Yes,
expectations, isn't
they
it?
are. And I think we've got to go down to the standard of racing this year. It's going to be really high.
Do you have any comments about the coaches?
Yeah, I have exactly one comment, and it's no.
How did you feel when you saw your old rival from F2 have to withdraw from today's
Who
race?
withdrew? Oh, Butler. I pissed myself laughing when I saw it. Oh, I didn't want a showman.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks. Still cannot believe we won that race. Wow. We were not the quickest car out there, but you don't have to be the quickest car to win some of these races. That's for darn sure. But I will gladly take all my resource points, and we will go do something with them. don't know if we've got enough to do it now. Excuse me, but we'll see. But man, the virtual safety car for the first time.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Yeah, you should be congratulating me. I'm your fucking client. About time you did that, woman. So yeah, Bahrain, lovely. Let's do this then. Right, shall we go and do it now? Shall we pull the plug on these 2 upgrades now? 4%. It's not really much of a downgrade, but you know what? We may as well get them because it's just going to be a waste of resource if we don't. So we'll get that major with the 2 ultimates at Azerbaijan, and we get that major ultimate chassis upgrade for thingy, the Spanish Grand Prix. So by Spain, this will be a fully upgraded car. Then what are they going to do with myself and Weber? They're not going to do a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Let me tell you that. So we got the majors, engine and aero for Azerbaijan. The ultimates for Azerbaijan. The majors for China. And then the major chassis with the ultimates for Azerbaijan. It's all looking darn good. That's all I can say. But there's the championship, guys, and we haven't had a fastest lap this year so far, which I find strange. But you know what we will get? We'll get 15 likes on this video because that's what you guys like. You love these videos. I'm pretty sure you do. I hope you do. And you can subscribe for more daily F1 2019, NASCAR Heat 4, Snooker 19, Monster Energy Supercross Career Mode videos, as well as other live streams available throughout the week when you hit that notification bell. And when you do, you get notified when an episode goes live and when a new video goes up, which is generally around midnight UK time. But guys, thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy that. Until next time, we will see you on the start line for what should be a rather good Chinese Grand Prix for us. So take care. We'll see you all next time.